At the beginning of June 2025, I decided to spend a few days in Sicily, one of Italy's two islands. For those who don't know, you might hear an accent. I'm Italian, and more precisely, my maternal grandparents are Sicilian. My grandfather is no longer in this material world, and it was my grandmother's wish to go back where they met and spent the majority of their youth. Specifically, my grandparents are from Mazara del Vallo, which is a small seaside town that I visited several times, especially when I was a child. And now, with this love for photography that I have, I've decided to go back armed with my gear. The people here are among the warmest and most welcoming people, but just when you get to know them. Otherwise, they can be very wary, and especially with the tourists. And I was a tourist, even if I'm Italian, it was pretty obvious that I wasn't from there. And I had my backpack on, my cameras on, and it was clear that I was there to taking photos. It's important to stay discreet here. Because as I said, people are not that used to tourism, so I'm lucky I'm Italian, so I know how to deal with certain situations. And because of this, I tried to keep a proper distance between me and the subjects, and this strengthened my love for the 75mm lens. Yeah, I don't want to go there where the shops are. I want to stay close to the alleys, because I think it's more interesting actually, so yeah. It's nice. This is the city center. This is the cathedral.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Tutto bene?
Tutto a posto, tutto bene?
Tutto bene?
Di dove sei?
Io sono di vicino a Milano, ma i miei parenti sono di qua, di Mazara. Sì, i miei nonni. Sì.
Vieni a vedere ogni tanto, vieni a stare con i tuoi, quindi ti godi Marsala.
Certo, sì. So the 75 will allow me to take a few steps back and still capture this gentleman here. If a scooter pass by here, it's gonna be a nice shot. Yeah, someone is coming. Let's do this. Considering that I was in Mazara with my grandma and my uncles, I didn't want to venture far, so I basically focused my time and energy in Mazara and the cities very close and reachable with a train. Good morning! Day number 2 of this street photography trip in Sicily. I am now in Marsala, which is more alive than Mazara,
but it's very tiny.
Unlike Mazara, Marsala has a more alive and more touristic history center. In fact, all the shops displays the stuff that they sell in different languages. I wasn't there for that. I wanted the whole trip to be very calm, relaxed, measured, and spent with my family. And the whole mood was overall very slow. So the last thing that I wanted was crowds. So I moved away from the historic center of the city and walk without a destination.
I'm enjoying my time in here with my family. It's more a relaxed experience this time. So yeah, hope you enjoy anyway, and hopefully I will make some good photos.
Definitely the city with most history and the largest of the three. Despite being more touristic, it still has untouched areas of beautiful, very genuine and pure alleys. As you might have noticed, especially if you have seen my previous one, this one was a very different kind of trip, which it doesn't mean that I enjoyed it any less. Quite the opposite. I had a wonderful time with my family, and I keep beautiful memories of it. I was in a completely different headspace, and I wasn't going out to achieve a result, but I was out simply for the pleasure of walking through Sicily and taking photos.